Hi everybody, Wave 3 News Meteorologist Ryan Hoke here with today's edition of the Hokey video blog. Hope your Saturday is starting off on a good note. Weather starting off on a fine one for this weekend. We're talking about much warmer temperatures, a little bit of sunshine here and there. And how about a beautiful sunrise? You'll get to see that here in just a second. Let's talk about today's Hokey weather fact first. We do have a little bit of rain in the forecast for your Sunday, just some light showers. Not a big deal here, folks. But I've gotten comments from a lot of people over the years saying that when it rains, it makes me feel tired. Give me a nap. I need one. Well, there's a scientific reason behind why you feel tired. It's because the sound that rain makes creates this white noise as it hits your roof, your window, the ground around your house or your apartment. And it's also because of a lack of sunshine. The body's automatic response to a lack of sunshine is, it's nighttime, it's time to go to bed, right? So when you combine those two factors, you get kind of not only a dreary day, but also kind of a dreary outlook, a very tired feel to you. So now you know, thanks to today's Hokey weather fact. The aforementioned sunshine and the sunrise. There it is from our SkyTrack camera in E-Town. Little black dot, of course, the image sensor, because it's the brightest part of the sun and it would otherwise damage the sensor. So it puts those pixels as a black color instead. And, of course, our current temperatures are in the 30s outside the city. Mostly above freezing. Seymour's coming in at 28 there, the cool spot. That usually happens. As well as Carrollton at 32. Rest of us well above freezing at this time. And we can only go up from here with the sun up and some sunny skies across portions of the area. I think we're going to see a marked improvement in temperature. We do have this batch of clouds across the northeastern quadrant of our area. They're kind of moving in this fashion. So I think this batch of clouds right here is going to be moving through our counties as we go throughout the morning. It's really not going to be a whole lot of cloud cover. You can see how it kind of thins out over this area here. Can't show you the visible satellite image yet because the picture from space just shows you black at the moment because the sun just rose. So we'll, of course, be monitoring that throughout the day. From what we can see on the infrared satellite view, these brighter whites right here representing sort of the thicker cloud cover, the colder cloud tops moving through the area. But behind that, and we're going to pay very close attention to this here, is some thinner clouds, that darker shade of gray there, not the movie or the book, just a shade of gray there on the satellite view, moving into portions of central Indiana and central Illinois, even some clearing cloud cover over portions of Chicago up there. So it's not going to be all out overcast skies today. We're going to see a mix of sun and clouds. It's all courtesy of high pressure to our south. That's what's going to be keeping us dry today. You have to go all the way up to New York State to find any sort of snow falling. They're getting plenty of it, as you see there from that blue advisory, of course. But we do have a cold front draped across the northern portion of the nation as well. Not going to be causing any big problems for us. In fact, we'll be watching that high pressure moving eastward off the coast of Charleston, South Carolina, as we go throughout today and tomorrow. That brings up mild air from the Gulf of Mexico and Texas. Oh, this is going to be wonderful, folks. If you don't get outside today, it's going to be a crime. This weather is absolutely arresting to begin with. See what I did there? Otherwise, we're behind some low pressure, or ahead of it, I should say, and high pressure. So when we're at the kind of in the middle of these two areas, you get this funneling of winds in between it. So it's going to make it breezy this afternoon. I've got us up to a sustained wind of 12 miles per hour, but we could see some gusts up to 20 as this is happening. But it's going to be a warm wind, so it'll feel good. Here's the next chance of rain I talked about. It's on Sunday. A few of these light scattered showers. It's accompanying a cold front that's going to be moving on through the region during this time frame as you're watching us there on Wave 3 News at 6 and 11 on your Sunday. And notice how it's mixing just a little bit up there toward northern Indiana and Cleveland. I think there's the potential for, as we go throughout the day on your Monday, to see a snowflake or two, but I've lowered that chance down to about 10% at this point. Maybe a light shower, maybe a snowflake on Monday after this light round of showers moves through on Sunday. Most of the day on Sunday looks good and dry. A few clouds around, though. But temperatures, they go up to 62 degrees for a high. I wanted to discuss our next chance of precipitation even after that, and that would probably be Wednesday night. You probably saw it as a 20% chance of rain and or snow on the 7-day forecast on Wave 3 News Sunrise this morning. And this is what we're looking at here. It's another of these fronts coming through the region, and it's going to have a hard time picking up moisture because of the lack really thereof of moisture. So the GFS model, and this is the GFS right here, painting just a little bit of moisture moving through in the form of rainfall, maybe a little snow activity, probably just a few snowflakes if anything, but we've even lowered this chance down a little bit because it looks like there's just not going to be a whole lot to work with here. So nothing really to worry about Wednesday night into Thursday other than those temperatures that will be dropping. Here's that Monday drop right there. This is going to be on the 9th. This is those temperatures after we get through this weekend as they drop down. This is 850 millibars, about 5,000 feet above our heads where these temperatures are located. You see here on the map. Get a little bit of a reprieve into the mid-40s as we go throughout your Tuesday. We talked about the front coming through Wednesday. Ahead of that, in the lower 50s behind that, as you see here on the 12th, which is, of course, your Thursday. That's that next cool down. I think this cool down can take us into the upper 20s. And then we moderate a little bit, and then we get down again. But notice how this trough axis is more toward really the eastern half of the nation, more toward the eastern seaboard than it is here over the metro Louisville area. So this is kind of a glancing shot of some pretty excessively cold air because we'll get down into the teens once again Friday morning, and then it's got another shot that's attempting to come down, but really this is really far out in time here, and this would be for the 17th after Valentine's Day. Something I will say is that this is the Euro model. The GFS model is trying to put these cold shots of air more centered over our region rather than over the eastern seaboard. These trough axes are key into determining how long the cold air sticks around and to the trajectory of any systems that may come through, because the GFS is more clippery, if that's even a word, with the system moving through here, so it brings down some of that clipper system action, some of this moisture, maybe creating some snowflakes, some snow showers as we go throughout the period around and after Valentine's Day. Euro, not as aggressive, but it's got the same idea with troughs moving through here, maybe a clipper or so. We'll just have to see. And when these troughs of cold air come in, we'll have to watch the southwest of us for any systems that may try to ride up to the south, to the north, I should say, to the south and east of those up toward the northeast. The Euro has one at the end of its cycle, but I mean, that's pretty much fantasy at this point. But just trying to grasp the overall pattern after Valentine's Day is important because I think there will be a significant shift from this up and down to more so of a colder pattern, as Brian hinted at yesterday in his snow talk. And I think that's a valid point that we'll have to watch for after Valentine's Day. Until then, nothing really significant in terms of rain or snow. So enjoy the calm weather while it lasts. There will be plenty of time for excitement toward the end of the month, I think, in terms of any sort of active wintry weather. Here's a quick look at the 7-day breakdown. There's that 30% chance of showers for your Sunday. These are light, folks. As we go throughout your Wednesday, that small chance of rain or snow that we may have to take down even more than a 20% chance based on how the latest data goes. And then we've got that extra little cool down. I shouldn't say little because it'll still be in the upper 20s for highs by Thursday. Maybe freezing or a degree above for a high by Friday. So, Saturday, Sunday, highs in the 60s. Beautiful weather. Get out there and enjoy it. If the metro parks aren't full today, they need to be, because folks need to get outside and savor this while it lasts, because I don't think we've got a shot at 60 degrees in the forecast over the next couple of weeks. That's it for now. Get outside. I'm Meteorologist Ryan Hoke with today's Hokey video blog. We'll see you back here on Wave 3 News at 6 and 11, and I'll be in here with sunrise starting at 5 a.m. on Sunday morning.